Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Keturah here. And if you're here for the first time, welcome. And if you have been a subscriber, welcome back. So I know before you guys really hit me in the comment section, I know I have disappeared and that was really unfair to you guys and my sincere apologies. So basically I decided to take some time off for personal reasons, but I'm back and I'm here to answer all the questions and give you all the information you need. So let's head right into the video, and once again, apologies. So during this time that I have not been posting consistently, I've seen so many questions on my comment section and even in my emails. For those who have answered, I gave answers to. I hope my answers sort of clarified the situation or helped you one way or the other. For those who I couldn't reach out to, again, I'm really sorry. I have tons of emails, tons of comments, and I'm trying my best to best answer you and give you this information. So in today's video, I'm going to answer some of the questions, just a few questions I've seen. I think the most recent comments, the most recent questions in the comment section, I'm just going to answer them. And then we are going to talk about my experience so far. So we started this channel in 2019 when I arrived in Turkey. So today, after answering these questions that I wrote down here, I'm going to talk about my experience so far, what I wish I would have changed or what I wish I knew earlier. So let's head right into it. The first question is it a free country? Is Turkey a free country? Now, first of all, we need to the word free, we need to be in depth about talking about it. What do you mean by free? Do you mean freedom of speech? Maybe do you mean can you go out at night without being harassed by the police or something? Or do you mean can you do something illegal? Because people's idea of free, it's really sometimes jaw dropping. So is it a free country? It's a democratic country to a certain point. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. You can wear whatever you want to wear. As long as you're between the legal borders, as long as you're doing something legal, I don't see why you can't do it. So it's free if that's what you mean. You could go to the club. There's no restrictions in that. You could have a business. You could have a say. You could protest if it doesn't work for you. I don't think Turkey is any way repressive of your rights or anything. I think to an extent Turkey is a really free country. I mean, I'm living here and I'm not really complaining about anything that has to do with freedom. So I hope that answered your question, but I think next time please be more specific when you mean is it a free country. I do understand that when you ask that question, maybe you put it in mind, Turkey's majority, it's a majority Muslim country, like there's so many Muslims in Turkey, and maybe you thought, oh, I don't want it to be like those things that I see in the movies. No, it's not like that. There's so many Christians here as well, and one thing I respect about Turkish people, Turkish culture, and Turkish government is they respect everybody regardless of race, religion, or ethnicity. It's just there's a mutual respect. As much as you see mosques around Turkey, you also see churches and synagogues. So if that's what you meant, I'm not saying that's what you meant, I'm just saying if that's what you meant, or if that's what you've been wondering when you said free, then yes, Turkey is a free country. Now another question was student visa document. When you say student visa document and you're asking me how do you get it, it's kind of weird because you want a student visa. So what do? You apply to a school first. Wherever you are, you go to the school website, you apply. Once you get admitted into the school sends you an invitation letter showing that you've been sent an admission letter admitting you and inviting you to come over and start your courses. The letter will be detailed. It will show which department, which discipline you're going to be studying, how the term, like how long are you going to be studying this course for, and it will be detailed. Now with that, some schools take your tuition beforehand before you come to Turkey. Some don't. Some send you the admission letter, and when you get here you pay your tuition. It depends on the school. So if you've paid your tuition already and you've been admitted, you have your copy of the admission letter, what do? You put your tuition receipt, your admission letter, your passport, and other required documents on the website, and that's it. It's that simple. It's not rocket science, let's just be honest. Now the next question is showing cash at airport as a tourist. Like somebody commented, how much do I need to show? How much cash do I need to show at the airport as a tourist? Do people do that? Comment below if you have to do that, because I've never heard of it. Maybe I just don't know. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I've never heard of it. What you're required to do is show your bank statement, your income statement, your tax statement. Like, how much am I making? Am I able to support myself in Turkey? Where am I going to be staying? Have I booked a hotel? How much am I going to be spending? That's what they want. That's why they ask for your income statement, your bank statement. I don't know anything about showing cash at the airport, but feel free to educate me, please. If there's any country where you have to do this, please leave a comment in the comment section so I can research that, because I've never heard of it. I just know you have to show your income statement or your tax returns. You just have to show that paper that shows how much you're earning or how much you have in your bank account. Is it enough to support you during your stay in Turkey? This is what I know. Now, I think the last question I'm going to answer today is work permit. This is a really serious situation. Somebody said, correct me if I'm wrong, but I just read that comment like minutes ago, and I didn't want to talk about it, but I just had to. Somebody said, I want a work permit in Turkey. I want to get a Turkish work permit, but I don't want a job. And I want to bring my car over so I for free without paying tax for at least 2 years. To that person, are you serious? You're asking me to tell you how to cheat the Turkish government? That's illegal, first of all. Why would you get a work permit without working? That's illegal. And I don't know how, I totally stand against it. And I don't know how it works. So what I know is, if you want a work permit, either you apply for a work visa from your country, and to apply for a work visa, you should have a company who's already employed you, maybe an international company that has a branch in Turkey and wants you to work in Turkey. That company is going to apply for that work visa for you, which means you're just coming over here to work in that company. Now, if you're already here on a tourist visa and you decided to stay or you decide to get a job, you need to apply for a work permit. Now, as an individual, you do not apply for a work permit yourself. I don't know how you guys heard that, but it doesn't work that way. When you have an employment, when somebody employs you, when you're working at a company or a school or wherever, a company decides to employ you and they say, I'm going to do your work permit for you. Come work for me. So what's going to happen? You're going to give sorry guys, I'm forgetting. You're going to give your BA, your bachelor's degree or your diploma, whatever degree you have. Now that degree is going to be translated and notarized, and also that degree, you're going to take it to Ministry of Foreign Affairs to get an equivalent, because if you didn't study in Turkey, they don't know if you studied something else that does not amount to, that doesn't translate to the same courses here. So when you're taking this document to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to get Ministry of Education, to get it authenticated, they're going to translate it and convert your BA or your diploma from, let's say you studied banking or finance in your country. They have to be able to translate your degree to be equivalent to a banking and finance degree in Turkey. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Let me take that again. Okay, you studied finance in, let's say, Nigeria. You bring your document here, you take it to the Ministry of Education. You'll be like, you studied finance. Okay, what courses you did take during this time? Okay, this is finance department in Turkey in the university. Okay, I think it's the same. All right. So you need to do that. They need to actually make sure that your degree is equivalent, your degree in whatever discipline is equivalent to the same degree in Turkey. So once you get this, your passport copy, your residential permit, your birth certificate, and that's all. And whatever documents they need, the company, apart from those, are the documents you as an individual, as an employee, will have to provide. The rest the company does provide that document, because of course they're not just going to ask you for all the documents. You're not working for yourself, you're working for a company. Now if you're starting a business in Turkey, there's a special work permit for that. If you're an entrepreneur, for example, you're a CEO or you're a board member, there's a different work permit for that. And also for somebody like me who's married to a Turkish citizen, there's a different kind of work permit for me, which we will cover extensively, the different types of work permit, um, in another video. But just know this: if you want to work in Turkey, if you want to get a work permit in Turkey, you have to work. So you're not telling me you want a work permit but you don't want to have a job. That's really sneaky, and I don't stand for it. Sorry, I stand against it. But for people who really need to know the process, you can either get a work visa, or when you arrive here and you get an employment, the company needs to be the one to fund your work permit. And the good part about getting a work permit in Turkey is whichever company is going to do that work permit for you has to pay your taxes, has to give you insurance, health insurance. So that's really good, and you don't have any risk of being deported because you're working legally. Now, a little advice: if you're in Turkey, and or if you're planning to come to Turkey and work without a work permit, I'm just going to tell you, if you're caught, you're on the next flight back home, because it's really illegal. And also for your own interest, you'll be exploited, because what if your boss decides to harass you in any way, or to abuse you in any way, or doesn't pay you? You can't sue him, you can't report him to the police, because you have no rights. So the fact that you don't have a work permit means that your boss is going to exploit you, or whoever is employing you taking that risk, because that person employing you without a work permit is also taking a risk, means that person who is doing that can also exploit you. So I think so far so good. This is all I can answer in this situation. These are all the comments, but if you have any other comments, since we're back fully, we'll be uploading at least 3 times a week. Feel free to send in your questions, and you have my email address. You can send me emails to talk privately. Now let's talk about my experience in Turkey. I've been in Turkey since 2019, and I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to sugarcoat it or try to, antagonize it. No. Turkey has been a fusion of both good and bad experiences. And most of the bad experiences I had was because I was naive. What I mean naive is when I arrived Turkey, the people I met, the friends I had, or the relations I had with people who are top tier, really educated, well traveled, you know, racially intelligent. They were intellectuals. So in my mind, I was expecting that the rest of Turkey, all Turkish people are going to be like this, and boy was I really shocked. I was shocked because it's not like this. Now, you meet the taxi drivers who really don't care about you, and most of them are rude. Like, I can say a good 95% of taxi drivers, especially in Istanbul, they're the worst. Now, I had to face the taxi drivers who are really not educated, or even if they are, they just choose to be rude. Then I know so many people don't talk about this, and I might get a lot of heat for this, but I'm just going to say it. As a woman, as a lady in Turkey, a foreigner in Turkey, you have to be careful, because I've had so many cases of sexual harassment. Now, you're not just going to go into an office building, or let's say a shopping mall, and somebody's going to be like, "Hey girl." No, it doesn't work that way. But maybe you're walking on the street, or even the taxi guy who takes you, they sexually proposition you. Not all of them. I'm not saying that everybody's like that, but I'm saying personally, I've had 3 cases of that. And it doesn't mean that you're dressed indecent. I was actually coming from work, I was dressed decently. But regardless, it happened. So these are things you need to be mindful of. And number 3 thing is, I wish I knew that no matter how long I'm going to stay in Turkey, even if it's for a week, you need to learn the language to a certain point. I mean, you don't have to be a language wizard. You don't have to be 100% fluent in Turkish, but it's a fundamental. Trust me, you need to learn, because Even if the people you're going to be dealing with speak English, I mean, come on. Do you know what you're saying behind your back that you don't understand? You need to understand Turkish in one way or the other. Sometimes you go to a job interview and they'll be like, "Do you speak Turkish?" Even if they understand that you're a foreigner, at least you should be able to have at least a conversational level of Turkish. And if you want to learn Turkish, I said it before in a previous video, how to learn Turkish without breaking the bank. You can actually go to the free course. So these are some of the experiences. I have so many, but for the sake of not wasting your time and moving to other videos so we could actually have a conversation and get back on track, these are what I'm willing to share today. Now, once again, I really apologize for leaving you guys high and dry for so long, but I'm back. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave the comment down below. Or if you have a personal question you don't want to leave it in the comment section, my email is there. You could send me an email and we could actually chat and see how we could help each other. Don't forget, this channel is about helping each other be the best in a way. Also getting information about Turkey, coming to Turkey, visa, work permit, investment, and the rest of that. So feel free to share this channel or this video to whoever you know may be interested. And don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share. So that's the end of our video. See you guys in my next video. Bye.